Come on. Yes. There we go. There it is. Infestation unlocked. Oh, that feels good, man. That feels good. Zombie Mastery camo officially in the books.
Alrighty, so it has been a little bit of time, but we are finally back on some Black Ops 7. As you guys saw from that intro, I needed one camo left to get Doomsteel in order to unlock the Infestation Mastery camo, and I'm happy to say we finally got it. Come over here to weapons. I have it on the AK-27 right now, and this camo, initially I didn't like that much because I didn't realize that once you shoot it more, it turns a different color. Let me show you guys this. This probably isn't news for most people, but it starts off in this red state, and then as you shoot it, it turns purple, and I love the purple version a lot more. I think that this looks great over on some of the survival maps, especially the ones from Ashes of the Damned. Overall, just a really solid looking camo in terms of like the aesthetic. Like, I think it matches zombies perfectly. It's not my favorite mastery camo in the line of zombie games. I still think that belongs to the Dark Aether camo in Cold War, but either way, this was just an absolute treat to get. And a little fun fact, I think this was the fastest I've ever gotten a mastery camo, not only in multiplayer but in zombies as well. There's also going to be the first ever Call of Duty that I get both a mastery camo in multiplayer and zombies, which is really cool. I'm excited to make that video as well. And I think this is also the fastest I'm ever going to hit Master Prestige, so a ton of achievements coming out of Black Ops 7 here. But other than that, in the background, I'm still grinding out some of these other weapons and trying to get their camos, like this MK2 Spike, as well as some of the other stuff that they added with Season 2, like this giant saw and stuff like that. I plan on talking a little bit more about Season 2 in my next video, but this video was supposed to come out before Season 2, so I'll save some of those talking points for another video, because I'm a little delayed on this one. So I don't have much planned here for the video in terms of actually what we'll be doing, but I am still keeping up with these weekly challenges. I made a tweet about it because I wasn't able to record, but I did wind up getting the 8-week camo from Season 1 and Season 1 Reloaded. I'll show that off in my next video as well. It's pretty cool. It's like this nice tropical coral kind of vibe. It's animated too, which is really awesome, but of course we have another set of weekly challenges in order to unlock 2 new camos this time around. So I think most likely what we're going to do is try to finish off this challenge. I know that this new shotgun is like a grenade launcher thing, so we'll probably unlock that in this video, and then maybe we'll try it out in Season 2 and get a little wacky here. I think what I want to do that could be a fun challenge is reaching round 10 on Cosmodrome without opening any doors. It's kind of like a little pseudo starting room challenge, so I think that's what we're going to do today. Speaking of little starting room challenges and whatnot, if we come over here to the Mars event, you can actually play the Mars survival challenge. This doesn't count for cursed mode. I was trying to play this a little bit earlier on cursed mode and it doesn't count, but essentially what you do is it's another leaderboard event. You guys know me, I'm not the biggest fan of these, but this time around it's not too bad, because what you do is, I believe you're placed with random like people in the leaderboard and you just try to get the highest ground possible. I'm gonna probably grind this on stream maybe like late Sunday or something like that. I only have 2 more days, so I kind of have to kick it into high gear here. But of course there's a camo in this leaderboard, so you guys know that I have to try to at least get top 5. And then there's some other items over here like this blueprint, some charms, and some gobble gums. Just a small little challenge, but I actually don't mind this leaderboard event that much, because I feel like even if you're not the biggest grinder, you can still get a higher round than some of the other players. We'll see how it pans out. As I mentioned, when this game starts, the leaderboard events I'm not too worried about. Like, even though I want to get every camo in this game, I'm not naive to the fact that I may not be able to do those leaderboard events just based on the amount of time that I have allotted to make videos and to play games. So it is what it is. But without further ado, let's get into some survival on Cosmodrome. All right, here we go, getting into the pseudo starting room challenge. Even though that the starting room challenge did actually drop in this game, which is really cool. I'm going to make a video on that soon, because you can play it not only cursed but in like regular survival, and it's pretty cool. I think it's on 3 or 4 maps now. It's really unique. But our goal today is to not open any doors, so we just have to get round 10, no doors. I imagine it's pretty easy. I went with the best weapon that I know of, which is this Nova line. I have a few friends that have been grinding some zombies as well alongside of me, and they say that this is probably like one of the best just overall weapons to have in terms of its damage and late rounds and whatnot. Of course, wonder weapons and like the PhD, like wall jump and bounce strats, probably, you know, a little bit more effective, but I'm excited to get this going. 10 rounds really shouldn't be that bad. You know, I'm a turbo zombies gamer. I got this. I've failed the Rise and Drac Easter egg 8 million times and haven't, you know, beat it yet, but who cares? Who cares? Also, I just got a calling card. Complete 50 rounds in survival. I hope that means like overall, because this is only round 2. I mentioned earlier that I never completed a Zombies Mastery camo, despite them being in the game for quite a while now. I believe the first ever Zombies Mastery camo was back in Black Ops 4, I want to say. I could be wrong about that. But either way, there's been so many CODs that have come out with zombies, and I never got the zombies camo for the mode. And I think a large part of that has to be because of Black Ops 4. I rode like the classic zombies wave for so long, and I love classic zombies. And then when Black Ops 4 came out, I loved the maps, I loved the themes, and I really liked the story that was building, especially with Chaos. But I could not get past the gameplay mechanics. Some of the maps felt very challenging to me, and I was trying not to use some of the crutch items that they gave you, like your wonder weapon that you got off the start, or I think it was a specialist ability. Things like the Takio sword and whatnot, like, were really fun to use, but I was trying my best not to use those and not to become reliant on those, so I could try to get better at the maps. All in all, I was pretty ignorant to that game, and I wasn't really accepting of the change in zombies, which is a problem in zombies all in itself. Like, there's a ton of issues in the zombies community in terms of that, and people being stuck in certain ways and not accepting new ways, and just, like, it is what it is. But either way, that forced me to really like have a love and appreciation for all the early zombies as well as Black Ops 3, especially with all the mods too. Played a ton of custom zombies in that time frame when I actually got a PC that could run them. And I just never really got back to zombies since. I did enjoy Cold War Zombies for D Machine, and I think I got like a decent round over on some of the DLC maps, but it was never anything that was like super exciting for me, like nothing enough to keep me grinding and to try to get the mastery camos. And this year I think what really helped out is they dropped multiple maps, kind of like Liberty Falls back in Black Ops 6. I actually really liked Liberty Falls in Black Ops 6 along with most people, just because it was a simple grind. You didn't have to do much. It was really easy to get the jet gun and go for higher rounds, but it was also just a really easy way to grind out camos. I think that this game obviously has a ton of love poured into some of the secondary modes, things like the starting room challenge that dropped, the curse mode game modes, a lot of the survival maps as well. I think we're up to 4 now, and things like that not only allow me to do like little challenges like 2 boxes and rainbow perk challenges. I might even do like a floor is lava challenge on the diner map, because there is like a way to play that without ever touching the ground, which I think is cool. But overall, this game felt like it had a ton more replay value because some of the maps were a little more simple, and they weren't necessarily built around completing the Easter egg, in my opinion. Of course, this is all coming from someone who's bad at zombies. Like I am I'm pretty bad. I know I joke around a lot about being one of the greatest gamers in the world, but would you guys believe if I said I'm actually not that good? Either way, it was just a combination of things that, you know, lost me from zombies for a little bit. But this year I think I found a really good balance in terms of playing multiplayer, getting burnt out, going to zombies, enjoying zombies, loving it, coming back to multiplayer because I've had a break, enjoying that too, and then in between there do some variety games and some variety streams. I know the content's been a little bit slow recently, but in terms of how much I've actually been enjoying gaming, it's been amazing, dude. I've had so much fun going between like my mainline shooter, which is Call of Duty, and then branching out into other story games and variety games, you know, in my own time or on stream. It's just been a really good grind overall, and I feel like it's been a pretty healthy balance, which is something that I haven't really had in gaming in quite a bit. But with all that being said, I'm extremely excited to continue my multiplayer grind. I might stream it here throughout the week because I'm just going for things like headshots and doing some of the basic camos. I know it's pretty late in the Call of Duty season, all things considered. You know, most people get the Mastery camo and Prestige Master like within the first month, but I'm only about 3 months in, and I gotta say, I think I have quite a bit of progress in terms of how far I've progressed in comparison to other CODs. Like, I know back in Cold War, it took me almost the entire season to get Dark Matter, and I know last year it took me a little bit longer to get the Mastery camo as well. So overall, I'm proud of myself. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm excited to keep grinding. Also, they reverted the TED tasks back to spawning pretty frequently, I believe. They had like a huge stop on them for a long time, and the community's like, all right, can we amp this up a little bit? And I believe that they did, so that's nice. We're gonna try to do this just to add some spice and maybe get an extra perk or 2 here. This might get a little crazy though. I don't have necessarily the best gun, and I don't think I can even upgrade this as a result of the door challenge. So we're gonna have to get a little slick here, guys. Also, I have grenades. Let me bank some of these off. I have been going for the mastery badges for some of the equipment here. I don't believe that the grenade is one of them. I think I have full grenade mastery badges, but it is what it is. I definitely prestige and never bothered to change them on the loadout. All right, let's try one more. This should do it. Oh yeah, there we go. That was clean. All right, Ted, what do you got for me, bud? Ooh, that was nice. We got speed cola and we got rarity upgrade for our weapons. So now we should be flying. We should be chilling for this round 10. It's just going to take like, I don't know, maybe 10 more minutes. We're in a pretty good spot here. Other thing that I thought about is the elite zombie that's going to spawn in, but it's Zursa, and she doesn't spawn until round 16. So we're actually chilling. I think we can get by this little starting room challenge no problem at all. Dude, getting the headshots with this thing feels so satisfying. I believe when you pack a punch it goes full auto, which kind of loses some of its like fun because one bursting these zombies just feels immaculate. However, I would prefer it to be full auto when I'm spraying into a giant horde of zombies on like round 50. So that's okay. Yeah, I didn't realize how limited I was in this map in terms of what you can actually use and like what's actually open, because you come down here, you got I think like a wall by, you have the ammo crate, and that's it. You can't even access like the weapon upgrade station. You can't access any perks. Like this is it. The TED task is pretty much all you have. You got no doors, your gun, and one TED task and a dream. I guess technically you could use gobblegums to probably help yourself out, but I don't know if there's any gobblegum that just gives you like a wonder weapon. I know you can probably get like a tier 3 pack or something, maybe. Is there like a legendary Aether Tool gobblegum? But I don't know. But of course, that is the whole point of the challenge, is to limit, you know, what you can use. So I'm not opposed to the challenge. It's just actually, you know, kind of cool to see the breakdown of like what you actually have available and how important doors are, especially in like a map like this. Alrighty, we're only, I believe, one more round away. Oh, I didn't even realize I could technically hit the mystery box too. Let's do it for fun. What do we got here? Ooh, I could get the gauntlet? I have yet to get the gauntlet from the mystery box. Fun fact, chat. I might as well just keep hitting it because I think I'll be okay for one more round. Gotta be honest, chat. I got a sneaking suspicion we're not getting this gauntlet, but I'm still gonna try. I will waste all 15,000 of the points that I had. I do not care. Alrighty, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. In the pursuit of hitting this box and spending all the points that I got, I may or may not have gone down, and it was super embarrassing, and I cut it out of the video. So with that being said, I'm going to give it one more attempt here, and then if this isn't it, we're just going to complete the challenge and call it a day. And that's not it. So Mr. Zombie, it was nice meeting you. Goodbye. Alrighty, and there it is, round 10. I believe that this counts for the challenge. We got a level up, so I'm assuming I got enough XP. Yep, there it is, the GDL Havoc. Dude, what a weird, goofy weapon. The Exfil is not ready, so I think we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way and just leave the match. Before we sign this video off, I do want to come over here and find this absolute abomination of a weapon. So here it is. It's got no attachments, which is okay. That's quite all right. But this is the kind of goofy stuff that I wanted them to add into the game for a while now. You guys know I sung the praises of Modern Warfare 3 for some absolute diabolical weaponry, and hopefully this is the same. So it looks like it shoots sticky grenades, but how does it blow them up? Is it upon reload? Like, how do I blow these up? If I aim down sight, they don't blow up. Oh, wait a minute. Is this one of those where I have to do something like that and it makes a laser? Nope, it's not a trip mine. How does this thing work? Alright, so after reading the description here, it says pump action grenade launcher. Who would have known that I had to read the description, by the way? Absolutely insane. I can't just pick up everything and automatically know all the information. That's absurd. But after reading the description here, it says pump action grenade launcher. Grenade stick to solid surfaces and can be remote detonated with LT, no ADS. So I was doing it right. I was hitting L trigger trying to blow them up, but I guess in the firing range it doesn't count. So we're gonna have to give this a run in the next video for sure. But there was a quick little look at the GLD Havoc. Obviously in the next video we'll get into the action and show off how that bad boy works. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching another video. I know this was kind of a weird one, but these are the little videos that I kind of want to do a little bit more off. Do some of the weekly challenges, show you guys the rewards, and just kind of talk about what I've been doing in COD. I do have a few videos planned here for zombies, which are really exciting, but until then I'm probably just going to be streaming a little bit of multiplayer. Then of course making videos in multiplayer as well, maybe even using some streamed gameplay. We'll have to see. I usually try to keep the two separate because I just find it more enjoyable for myself. But other than that, thank you guys again so much for all the support across everything that I've been uploading. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.